Entering friend. Entering. Resume.
And welcome back to all of you joining us for this
Entering
one.
play.
We're
Entering
about
play
ready to
call
resume
screen.
play. Let's get back to the action. First and 10 from the 32. Another one for Cook. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one.
Entering
good for
play
a Buffalo
call.
first.
Coach suggestions. There
That's
are 9
just
categories.
not the
You
guy
have 12
defensively you
options.
ever want to
HD
open
die
field.
is selected.
Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook. They're
Entering
sending
play
the trainers
call.
out to check on.
Jet HD scheme. Curl flat. Alert Lucky.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that
Entering
RPO
play
situation. It's
call.
a safer
Coach
call, a little more
suggestions.
conservative.
There are
But in
9
this case, it gets
categories.
them
You
just as
have
many
12
yards for short
options.
completion
Mesh
work.
out is selected.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the
Entering
ground from
play
a week
call.
ago.
Coach suggestions. There AHD stretch alert smoke.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going right back to Davis. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make
Entering
things
play
tougher
call.
for this 3rd
Coach
down coming up.
suggestions. There are keep
Presence of
in.
those tight ends.
Shock
Both ways,
H-Hop,
Brock. You know this.
AHD
Get some more
alert
blockers up
smoke.
front. But
Slot
it also
to
puts
book.
the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're not.
And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on
Entering
that
play call.
And that's good
Coach
for a Buffalo
suggestions.
first.
There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Boomer and mesh traffic is selected.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first
Entering
guy.
play
He had
call.
no gain on that
Sprint
first down
HD
run.
flat.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Power O. Go DBL post. Corners. Go DBL post.
We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does,
Entering
and the
play
hit knocks
call.
it free.
Coach
Incomplete.
suggestions. There are 9
Working across
categories.
the middle, Brock,
Empty
it is
stick.
tough for anybody to make
Empty
plays through all
slot,
that mess.
empty
Even
stick,
when you're the
double
biggest and
slants.
baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Bills first down. It's a
Entering play
call
call.
that the money
Coach
down for a reason,
suggestions.
because
There
you're
are
just
9
simply not gonna
categories.
last
You
long
have
in
12
the
options.
NFL
Inside
if you
zone
don't
is
convert
selected.
a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first
Entering
down
play
play.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Lost slot post is selected.
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive
Entering
and take
play
shots
call.
when you can do
Coach
the basics. Like, I
suggestions.
don't know,
There are 9
run for a
categories.
positive
You
gain.
have 12
No
options.
connection on the
Double
last play. Now
slant is
it's 3rd
selected.
down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first first and goal.
Entering play call,
See, this is one of
coach
those situations
suggestions.
where
There are
KD, as
9
a former
categories.
QB,
You
I
have
really
12
feel for these
options.
performers
Jet
in
touch
this league.
passes
They got the
selected.
hardest job in football, sticking to guys on these routes, and on a comeback in particular, where that receiver breaks it off.
Entering
Man,
play
that can be
call,
so
coach
difficult to defend.
suggestions. There are 9
So some immediate
categories. You
revenge
have
for that
12
last play,
options.
Brock.
Alert
I don't
okay
know.
selected.
What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that
Entering
in the
play
NFL,
call,
but it
coach
also takes a whole lot of
suggestions. There
teamwork
are
to knock
9
them behind the sticks.
categories.
Job
You
well
have
done there.
12 options.
Offense
Red
is getting
option
closer,
is
but 2
selected.
yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. Davis, and he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up
Entering
losing
play call,
yardage.
he
And now,
meshed the
Brock,
line.
will they challenge them again
Inside
on
zone.
fourth and goal?
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him, and this offense forced it.
And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Bass on now
There
for
are
the
9
extra point.
categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. Looks away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job
Entering
done on the
play
ground
call,
as well.
coach
Second among
suggestions. There
NFL
are 6
quarterbacks in rushing yards.
categories.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7.
Entering play call, special teams.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this
Entering
drive
play
after how well
call,
they ran
coach
it their last time out.
suggestions. There are
I'm
9
gonna probably
categories.
say
You
yes
have
on
12
that one.
options.
This is a
Empty
team
and
with a
slot
known
process
identity
selected.
across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Let's start with a give to Davis. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bills first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and spacing selected.
They'll go again with Davis. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle
Entering
all
play
game.
call,
This one's quickly knocked up, too.
Jay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Entering play call,
Offensive
coach
coordinators tell us
suggestions.
all
There
the
are
time,
9
big wins
categories.
only
You
happen
have 12
with coordinated
options.
efforts.
Empty
Great
and mesh
blocking and
HB
screen.
speed is
Guys
selected.
hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And they try to power it
Entering
forward,
play
only a
call,
couple yards
coach
there.
suggestions. There
I
are
think
9
one thing you learn
categories.
taking
You
the
have 12
transition from
options.
college to
Mesh
the
layout
NFL,
is
not
selected.
every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on
Entering
through the
play call,
contact.
coach slant
So that was
middle.
almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems.
Entering play
Elsewhere
call,
on the
coach
field, they've got a
suggestion
player
for
hurt and in need of
verticals.
some attention. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They will go. It's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive
Entering
play in
play
coverage to
call,
pick
coach
that pass off.
suggestions.
Yeah,
There
that
are
down
6
the distance, you're not running it
categories.
right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body
Entering
language of the
play
running
call,
back because it'd be
coach
very easy for him to
suggestions. There are
raise his
6
hands up, look
categories.
to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard
Entering
line.
play call, coach
And that one goes
suggestions.
for a gain
There
of
are 6
11. And
categories.
it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an
Entering
even
play
10 on
call,
that play.
coach suggestions.
That is
There are
good for
6
an Indianapolis
categories.
first down.
Let's go now.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready, go.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
Entering play call,
They managed
coach
22 on the rip
suggestions.
and a
There are
first
6
down.
categories.
That's another Colts
Come on, come on.
first
Hey.
down.
Liking
First and 10
18.
at the 21-yard line.
Here's the throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped
Entering
at the
play call,
17-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 6
Second and
categories.
6 coming up.
It's now second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Unlock line.
In the air here.
Line.
Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure want a
Entering
little bit
play
more from that
call,
run, but he
coach
didn't go backwards. Still
suggestions.
in a
There are
great
6
spot. Can't
categories.
wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal, here comes the option. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third
Entering
and goal.
play call, coach
It's
suggestions.
easy for
There
me
are
to
6
say up here in the friendly
categories.
confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him to take...
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a
Entering
Jonathan
play
Taylor
call,
touchdown.
coach suggestions.
They'll try
There
this
are
extra
6
point.
categories.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
Entering play call, special teams.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to
Entering
get this
play
into field
call,
goal range.
coach suggestion. Keep in. Shockage auction.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and smash
Down
select is
inside the
selected.
40 now with a first down following that last play. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one doesn't find its man.
Entering play
Incomplete.
call, coach
Looking
suggestions.
for his
There
wide
are 9
receiver there.
categories. You
So
have
it's second
12
down coming up.
options. Empty and bench is selected.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Entering play call,
That last
call.
interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a
Entering play
2-score
call,
advantage this
coach
time.
suggestions. There are 6
No luck on first down.
categories.
Here's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Nothing doing on second. They get to him
Entering
behind the
play
line. Now it's
call,
going to be
coach
third and longer.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Loss brings up third down and 12.
It's another rushing play, and he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Chiefs. And this is Patrick Mahomes. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Chiefs win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the LA Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Rams would go on to a 12-point victory. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Drake May. He's going to scramble here and take it in. 13 yards away, he houses it. The Pats get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Entering play call, special teams.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now.
Entering
He is the
play
NFL
call,
leader in
Yorkie.
rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO.
Entering play
Coverage
call,
was tight,
coach
the numbers were up,
suggestions. There
and the
are
bodies
9
were there to
categories.
stuff that
You
run
have 12
before it could get
options.
going.
Strong set
Second
is
and
selected.
10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Going right side. Davis with it. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Well, that doesn't
Entering
net a
play
first
call,
down. You
coach
get yards like that in the
suggestions.
run
There are
game.
9 categories.
Take
You
it in the
have 12
NFL.
options. HB slam is selected.
Third down. Here's Davis. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Entering play call,
Pick up
coach
a 2 here.
suggestions.
And
The
the Bills
HB
have a first
dialer
down.
smoke.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Entering play
As that
call,
pass
coach
falls to the ground,
suggestion.
it kind of
Empty
just
and
sets
stop
their
flags.
desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's Johnson on second down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe
Entering
a
play
yard.
call,
Quick
coach
change. Gonna take
suggestion.
him
Empty
down.
and speed it. For verticals. Mesh HB speed.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Bills, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bills.
There's no
Entering
question. The
play
greatest
call,
concern
coach
there was just getting the first
suggestion.
down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial
Entering
tackle.
play
Stops
call,
made for no
coach
gain on that
suggestion.
first down play.
Keep in. Corner
Each carry
strike.
he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front. They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Give him 24 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a
Entering
Buffalo
play call,
first.
coach suggestions.
We have
There are
seen
9
the value
categories.
of a
You have
big
12
physical
options.
tight end.
Inside zone is
Just like
selected.
that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. the great tight ends, the physical tight ends.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. NFL options.
It's a gain of
Double
3 for him.
slant is
That brings
selected.
up 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a
Entering
first
play
down.
call,
For somebody who's been
AHP
picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Entering play
And he
call,
maneuvers through
coach
the middle for a gain of
suggestions.
4.
There are 9 categories. NFL options. Empty end zone split is selected.
A give, this is Johnson. And they find him after just a yard. And it's
Entering
3rd down.
play call, coach pitches.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Allen. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th
Entering play
down.
call, coach
Numbers tell us
suggestions.
pretty clearly,
Finish.
you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
Entering play call,
You
coach
go for it on 4th down.
suggestions.
It's
There
got to
are
be
5
something from the short
categories.
list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard.
Entering
2nd and
play
9 coming
call,
up.
coach suggestions.
Truth,
There are
Kate,
6
I felt like he
categories.
was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in
Entering
their
play
own
call,
territory,
coach
up approaching that
suggestions.
30-yard
There are
line.
6 categories.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gainer
Entering
here as
play
he picks
call,
up
coach
20. And
suggestions.
it'll be
There are
1st down
6
Colts.
categories.
First down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
They're
line.
going play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem
Entering
is this
play
defense
call,
has
coach
just been
suggestions. There are
relentless.
6
Expect the
categories.
defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Here we go. 18.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the
Entering
44
play
before
call,
he stops.
coach suggestions. There are 6
Such a terrific job
categories.
by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to fight, and the play went right over his head.
Entering
He's got his
play
guys into
call,
the red
coach
zone before
suggestions.
someone can
There are
force him
6
out.
categories.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Puts him on the in route. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him
Entering
at the
play
11.
call, coach suggestions.
This is one
There
of
are
those kind
6
of win-win
categories.
situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Entering
It's a
play
far less room
call,
to work in
coach
this red zone, Brock.
suggestions.
But
There are
Travis Cole
6
is a former quarterback.
categories.
I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down
Entering
here,
play
you've
call,
got to come
coach
up with contested
suggestions.
catches,
There
and he
are 6
couldn't.
categories.
And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. It's only a chip shot from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is
Entering
out there
play
for a
call,
field goal and
special
not an
teams.
extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Strong with the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. That score made it 17-7.
Entering
They
play
can cut it back
call,
to a
coach
one-score game here.
suggestions. There are 9
First and 10
categories.
now
You
from
have
the
12
30.
options. Stick is selected.
Back to throw now, Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Entering play call,
Well, that was
coach
almost one of those
suggestions.
nice chunk
There are
plays
9
you like to see in the
categories. You
NFL
have
game.
12
Before he
options.
was able
Go
to
flats is
recover, provide
selected.
the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9
Pass on for the
categories.
extra
You have
point.
15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game.
Entering play call, normal. There are 3 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is
Ball
selected.
is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the
Entering play
25-yard
call,
line before he's
coach
hauled down.
suggestions. There are 6
Colts fire out into
categories.
formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60.
They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 23-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Hoping to head in the right
categories.
direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Throwing the out route complete. And it's good
Entering play
yardage, but
call,
they tackle
coach
him short of his
suggestions.
sticks.
There are 6
Chance to
categories.
move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some
Entering
force right
play
there. That took
call,
some
coach
serious defensive
suggestions.
effort to
There are
force the
6
incompletion.
categories.
You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has
Entering
continued
play
to own
call,
this
coach
defense and keep on
suggestions.
throwing
There
that
are
football
9
partner, making this
categories. You
performance
have 12
one that he's going to
options.
remember,
Thread and
but as
spacing
you
is
like to say, the
selected.
defense would probably rather forget. The drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Entering play
That's the
call,
amount that they were
coach
looking for there,
suggestions.
Kate.
There
They
are
need
9
some shuffling around
categories.
here in the
You have
playbook.
12 options.
Aggressive call on
MT
second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the ground again with Johnson. A 2nd down run good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
Entering play call,
Allen wants to push
MTN
the pace.
spacing. Spacing. AHP inside zone.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring
Entering
up
play
4th down.
inside zone. Mesh.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Entering play
Sure
call,
seems like
coach
he knew exactly
suggestions.
what he
There
wanted.
are 9 categories. You
Right
have
where he
12
wanted to with the
options.
ball off the
Empty
snap.
ankles is selected. Sprint HB flat, empty and slot within.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Johnson up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Entering play call,
That's the kind of run
keep
play that
post
feels
out.
like tug of war. It
Full
feels
flat.
and you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Johnson gets it again on second. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as
Entering
they bring
play
him down for
call,
no gain.
coach suggestions.
Second
There
play
are
of the
9
drive. They've been
categories.
moving
You
it
have
well. This is
12
3rd and
options.
6.
Finish spot is selected.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12
Rarely
options.
you find a
Hunt
clean
is
window
selected.
down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Slot sale.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Colts take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to
Entering
run
play
off that
call,
field holding
coach
the ball.
suggestions.
So many
There are
defensive
6
coaches in this league
categories.
preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too.
Entering
Defenses
play
need them
call,
sometime as well.
coach
Yeah,
suggestions.
100%. You
There
give
are
up a
6
big run, well, too bad.
categories.
No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing on second. They did it! He made the interception! Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving
Entering
that
play
other team, your
call,
opponent,
PHP
a chance like he
alerts
just
mode.
did.
So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They're coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. He picks up 15 on the play.
Entering play call,
And the
coach
Bills have a 1st down.
suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Go combo is selected.
First down, Buffalo.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards.
Entering
good for
play
Buffalo
call,
first.
coach suggestions. There are 9
These offensive
categories.
coordinators
You
in the
have
NFL
12
call a run
options.
play. They're just
Empty
looking
and
for something
spacing
positive.
selected.
To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. This is a designed run for Allen. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after
Entering
just 1
play
yard.
call, empty
It
and
may not show
shotgun.
up as much on the old stat
Empty
sheet.
and
It's a short
skip
little
for
QB run, but what
verticals.
that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ran into a wall.
Entering
That's
play
a couple
call,
of guys able
coach
to hold it right at
suggestions.
the
There
line of
are 9
scrimmage. So
categories.
3rd down now.
Slot out, slot to the, slot out, bridge only, double slant.
Back to throw it. Shakir with the grab. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Entering play call, coach
You can earn your
empty
money in
and
the
chuck
NFL
HD
in all sorts of
option.
different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This is brought in by Coleman. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Rob,
There
an
are 9
important score
categories.
here
You
as they
have
move
15
out in front.
options.
You know,
That
Kate,
event
this
is
is the time
selected.
of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Pass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out.
Entering
They
play
find
call,
themselves
coach
down here in the fourth after
suggestions.
that
There are 6
touchdown. This game
categories.
could end up depending on how they respond right here. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cavity Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of
Entering
bounds.
play
He's got
call,
2nd down.
coach suggestions. There are
10 to
6
go. 2nd down now
categories.
from the 26. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He intercepts the pass. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over on 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
The Bills' offense all set for their next
Entering
drive.
play call,
And the
coach
turnover puts them right
suggestions.
back
There
out
are
there.
9
Just a few plays
categories.
since
You
they
have
scored
12
that touchdown.
options.
Well, they
Inside
didn't get
zone
much
is
time to rest,
selected.
but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack
Entering
mode while
play
they're still
call,
shaking
go
out that last
across,
touchdown.
covered slide.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Round 80. Go.
They give it to him again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they
Entering
get
play
somebody out
call,
there to tend
coach
to him.
suggestions. There are 9
Line and
categories. You
6.
have
Here we go,
12
first down.
options. HB counter STR is selected.
180. What's up?
Back to the well again. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our
Entering
2-minute
play
warning.
call, coach suggestions. There are
All
9
set now, 1st and
categories.
10.
You have 12 options. HB dive is selected.
What's up?
Another carry for him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Following
There
that
are
little
9
2-yard run,
categories.
it's
You have
2nd and
12
8.
options. Double slants is selected.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Entering
Now we get a
play
pause,
call,
Brock, as the
coach
defense uses its
suggestions.
final
There are 9
timeout, so the clock
categories.
only
You
gonna
have
stop
12
again at our
options.
2-minute
Skip
warning.
is selected.
Colts in the nickel set on 3rd.
What's up?
He'll throw it. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's
Entering
going to
play
set them up
call,
with a 1st
coach
and goal.
suggestions. There are 9
7-yard
categories.
pickup, and it
You
moves
have
the
12
chains.
options.
We're down
HB
to the
base is
2-minute
selected.
warning here in Indy. Bills
Entering
up by
play
4.
call, coach suggestions. There HB stretch alert smoke.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
What's up?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Entering play call, coach
Running was cooking in
suggestions.
such
There
a
are 9
great spot.
categories.
You
You
get a
have
run
12
like that
options.
inside
Cross
the
sprint
first goal
HB flat is
situations,
selected.
a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
180. Go.
Here's another for him. And he gets nothing here. The defense
Entering
stands
play
strong.
call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories.
So
You
that
have
brings up
6
third
options.
goal from the
MTN
2.
bench is selected.
And goal.
look. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Pass
There are
on for the
9
extra
categories.
point.
You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
28. Colts 17.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Pass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Entering play call, coach
The Colts are ready to
suggestions.
take the
There are
field.
6 categories.
This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late.
go now.
They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34
Entering
before
play
he's tracked
call,
down.
suggestions.
Colts
There are 6
operating from the hurry-up,
categories.
rushing back to the
It's a
line.
pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to spike it. 27
Entering
seconds
play
to go.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get it.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30.
Entering
This
play
will
call,
reach the opposing
suggestions. There are 6
25-yard line.
categories.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And he will spike it. 7
Entering
seconds
play
remaining.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Go.
Looking to throw here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown
Entering
prevented.
play call,
Now the
coach
offense has to make a
suggestions.
long walk
There are
back to
6
the line for 3rd down.
categories.
Maxwell Hairston on the
Ready?
coverage.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Colts now
Entering
within
play
1
call,
score at the
coach
4.
suggestions.
So
There
no
are
time
6
remaining, Brock, with the
categories.
touchdown, and now potentially this 2-point conversion can at least make it look a little closer.
Point conversion.
He'll call his own number, and he's not going to get in. Not that the 2 would have really made a difference. This one already decided. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was
Entering
no
post
easy
and
enough.
screen
It took some
with
white
option
knuckling until the very end, but their
player stats.
defense carried that small lead
Entering
through to the
screen
finish
player
line
rushing
as they
selected.
escape with a victory.
Entering, view highlights is finish game is selected. Entering player upgrades screen XP feedback. You have 3 options. Spencer Brown. Entering. Yes. Entering. Attention pop-up. And entering weekly schedule screen. Choose Advance week is selected. Pop-up menu. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. Entering franchise hub screen home.